Meanwhile, cases are steadily increasing in Louisiana with just over 300 new cases since yesterday. That's about the same size of yesterday's increase. Taking a look at the latest numbers, you can see a total of 38,800 cases statewide. Deaths have increased by 18. Hospitalizations also continue to drop, with 761 patients hospitalized right now. We have a detailed breakdown of the latest numbers on our website, WWL-TV.com. Second Harvest is planning a large emergency food distribution event this afternoon. It will be held at Zephyr Field starting at 1 o'clock. If past events are any indication, there's already a line of cars waiting there. If you need help keeping your family fed, you can also call the statewide 211 hotline for guidance.